Hey everybody, so one of the recent questions that I had on Instagram that I wanted to make a longer video on because it's gonna help so many people is how we can become more intuitive with our health. So the biggest thing that we can do in order to get more in tune with our health, more in tune with our body, so that way we're able to discern if we have a shift in our health or a shift in how we're feeling or anything like that, is to get a really stable baseline. The number one way that you're going to be able to do that is by removing as much harmful negative things as you can from your life and get yourself to a bit of a healthier place. Now, I'm not saying that in order to be intuitive with your health, you have to be the, epitome of health in order to be able to do that. That's not what I'm saying. But what you need to do is you need to get to a stable baseline, whether that baseline is symptom-free, whether that's at 50% of the current symptoms you have, even if it's at 80% of the current symptoms that you have for whatever health condition you might be struggling with. And so how we do that is the things that I drill home all the time. We need to scale back to the basics so that way when external things come in or something gets thrown at you, again, you're able to know if you're coming off that baseline. So scaling back to those basics is the following: getting 7, 8, 9, 10 hours of sleep, basically sleeping to the point where you are waking up feeling refreshed. For me personally, that's 9 hours. I have some patients that's 8 hours. I had another patient this past week where that was 10 hours. So you need to figure out what for you is your sweet spot for sleep, but it's definitely not going to be 6, probably not going to be 7 hours. It's more than likely 8 or more hours. So getting 8 to 9 hours of sleep, optimizing that sleep, removing blue light, getting really aggressive with removing blue light in the evening with F-Lux and a color lens on your phone and the blue light blocking glasses, things like that, just removing screen time. That's the first thing, optimizing sleep. Then it's going to be optimizing nutrition. How can we pull away all of the negative aspects of your nutritional approach? The fast food, the junk food, the high sugar, the high carbohydrate, the things that are not helping you to feel better more than likely in the first place, and then replacing those with some things that are generally known to be a bit more healthier, which is going to be less processed food, is really what it boils down to. More foods that are naturally found in nature, less foods that are that come from boxes, bags, made in factories, that kind of stuff. So we got sleep, nutrition, hydration, making sure that you are adequately hydrated, especially if you're like me. Arizona summer heat is coming upon us, and so my water intake is actually going to go up because of how much more I'm going to be sweating. But on average, you should be getting about half of your body weight in ounces of water per day. My current weight at about 180, I'm looking at about 90 ounces of water per day that I need to get. I want to try to get that early in the morning as much as possible, because when you wake up, you're dehydrated, and then not having as much right before bed so that way it doesn't interrupt your sleep. Sleep, nutrition, hydration, social circles. Who are the people that you're hanging around with? Are they negative? Are they always talking about negative things in life, a pessimistic view? Or are they optimistic and helping to build you up and look at the positives? So you pull all of those negative aspects away and you can create a better baseline where your symptoms are stable. That way, when something happens, such as you might contract a common cold, or you eat something that doesn't necessarily agree with your system, you're able to better identify, oh, I had this cupcake at dinner 2 nights ago, and today I don't really feel that well, and nothing else has changed, and I've been stable for weeks. That there gives you insight into your own health and allows you to be more intuitive. So you have to work at actually scaling back to the basics so that you can create a stable baseline so that when shifts in your health occur, you're better able to identify them. See you later.